Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, November 8th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Well, I know the election results are exactly what some people were looking for and exactly what some people were not looking for. I do think that we can all come together and agree that the lack of text messages, emails, mailers, and robocalls is very refreshing. But we only have a few months of a respite. Annapolis has an election in 2025 and the county in 2026. But now it's time for the news, so shall we? 12 Salisbury University students, including 4 from Anne Arundel County, have been charged with hate crimes for an attack allegedly motivated by the victim's sexual orientation. The defendants lured the victim through the Grindr dating app and assaulted him in an apartment near the campus, leaving him with a broken rib. The victim reported that approximately 15 individuals assaulted him, shouting slurs and preventing his escape until he eventually did manage to flee. The attack was recorded, allowing police to identify the victim through his vehicle's license plate. Salisbury University and LGBTQ+ advocates condemned the incident, with the university immediately suspending the students and their fraternity, Sigma Alpha Epsilon. The investigation is ongoing, with police urging anyone with information to come forward. Anne Arundel County Fire Chief Tricia Wolford has been appointed to the FirstNet Authority Board. It's a national public safety broadband network. FirstNet is crucial for ensuring communication among first responders during emergencies, particularly in remote or disaster-stricken areas. Wolford's experience in Anne Arundel County is going to provide valuable insights to the board, especially in supporting technology that can aid firefighters, EMS personnel, and police in their life-saving work. This is a pretty big deal, and congrats to Chief Wolford. Here's some sad news. After years of hosting whimsical celebrations, the beloved West Annapolis boutique, Tara's Gifts, will be closing its doors at the end of the year. Known for its curated selection of unique items and locally sourced goods, Tara's has been a staple for shoppers looking for gifts with that personal touch. The closure is a heartfelt loss for the community, with fans expressing gratitude for the years and joy and special memories created there. I know my 2 daughters had several birthday tea parties there and attended far too many to count. This store will be missed. Well, Monday is Veterans Day, and many businesses and governments will be closed. We will have a DNB, but first we have to look at the weekend, and while it is a very light event weekend, here are some suggestions for you. All right, at 6 p.m. tonight, the School of Rock has their open mic at Word Bookstore in Edgewater. Performers and fans alike can enjoy this open mic night from 6 to 8 p.m., but spots to perform are limited, so you want to sign up early when you get there. And we just recorded a podcast with Amy from Word, and it is a really cool little shop in Edgewater. It's located in that Main Street shopping center, which is sort of behind the old Kmart. Also tonight at 8 p.m., Bowie Laughs and Kevin Slater host a comedy night at Pure Board Shop at the Festival at Riva. Promising laughs and relief from the post-election stress, tickets are only $15, and it's an odd location for sure, but I've heard from past shows we're actually a real hoot, and I need to get out to this one. Tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., you can head to Anne Arundel Community College. The Illuminate Annapolis Festival at Anne Arundel Community College brings together artisans and mind-body practitioners selling oils, jewelries, and services. Admission is free, and I'm not sure exactly where it is on campus or what building it is, but I'm sure there will be signs when you do get there. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m., Live Arts Maryland is going to present a choral performance at Maryland Hall featuring works like Leonard Bernstein's Chichester Psalms and Gerald Finzi's Farewell to Arms. General admission tickets start at about $50 plus fees, and if you have never seen the talent that comes out of Live Arts Maryland and the Annapolis Chorale, you are missing out. You want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight on Saturday. It does drop at noon. And this week we chat with Ken from PCR Roofing, and there is a ton of great info in there for homeowners. As I said, that drops at noon tomorrow. Today on Canines and Crosstreks, we meet Charlie, an 8-month-old Old English Bulldog, purebred, complete with all the wrinkles. Just waiting for her forever home? You want to listen to our spot now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon today for some irresistible photos and get all of the information on how you can adopt her. And again, don't forget we have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We do send it out to your email inbox at 7 p.m. every night. Yes, that is 366 days this year, all without a paywall. It's perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday, and I'm going to put a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, that's it. Now it is time just to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world, and if we do, please leave a review somewhere or tell a friend to give us a listen. We also want to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Fish for a Cure, and MacMedics. It's Friday, the weekend is here, and now it is time just to say have a great weekend. Have a great long weekend if you are off on Monday. Be nice to others, do something fun, and keep shopping local. Now hang tight because DCMDVA Weather is here, bringing the only locally forecasted weather report, and then Canines and Crosstreks. All of that's coming your way in just a minute.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, November 8th. More sunshine today and tomorrow for the Annapolis region, with cooler temps this weekend, and it looks like the record-long rainless streak will finally come to an end in the PM hours on Sunday. Look for sunny skies today with highs in the upper 60s to low or mid-70s, followed by more sunshine tomorrow to get the weekend started with cooler temps in the upper 50s to lower mid-60s 4 p.m. highs. And temps will again be around the 60-degree mark Sunday, along with mostly cloudy skies that should produce some showers in the afternoon and evening hours, finally ending the rainless streak after almost 40 straight days of no measurable rainfall at the National Weather Service's observation station at BWI Airport, with the Annapolis observation station likely tying or coming up a day short of the 34-day record rainless streak that was set back in the fall of 2001. As for next week, sunshine will return Monday through Wednesday with temperatures around 70 degrees, 4 p.m. highs on Monday, and back down to near 60 for highs Tuesday and Wednesday, with another chance for a few rain showers coming again Thursday. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Anne Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Finally, an animal that has more wrinkles than I do.
Botox.
What? Who is this?
This is Charlie, and Charlie is absolutely gorgeous. And actually, she is a purebred Old English Bulldog, and you can see her a beautiful gray color.
Purebred.
Yeah,
Man.
she got turned in as a purebred to us. They just said she needs more attention that they can give. Obviously, just her being a young
people
puppy.
Would really
Think about that.
And I mean that's the whole purpose behind your application process. But it's a commitment. I mean, you don't have kids that are. You don't have kids going. Oh, they're a lot more work than I thought.
I know,
which they are. But I mean, people need to think before they adopt an animal.
They do, and that's why people do get upset with our application process. But it does force people to think about, their plan and what they're going to do, and if they're traveling, all those things come into play. And people don't really think about it until it's like right there, and they need to make decisions. But she's great. I mean, everybody describes her as amazingly playful. All she wants to do is play. She's a great girl on leash, and she's only 8 months old. She's good with kids because she did come from a house with 2 young kids under 8, and she's great with other dogs. So
what more do you need?
I know, and she's gorgeous.
Sold.
Sold.
Not to me, but somebody.
hang a sold tag on that.
That's it. And we have so many young puppies right now. So anybody who's looking to adopt, we have a lot of purebreds, and we do have some 5 8-week-old puppies that are kind of a mix of shepherd mix. One looks like an Aussie. They're cute as can be. They're going to be going up for adoption soon. We have some other young puppies that are 5 weeks. They're still underage and they're in foster. So we are getting lots and lots of puppies now because
season.
It's puppy time because everybody's breeding. So I really encourage people to take a look at our website, and you can also see on our website, we have a lot of, 6-month-old, 8-month-old example, Charlie. And then, of course, the one beautiful little baby angel we had last week.
Right.
So,
well, that's aacspca.org. And as we're coming into the holiday season, do you put a moratorium on adoptions at all? I know some.
We just don't want them given as a gift. The people that are living in the household or whoever owns the house, they have to be aware that this is happening, because you don't want them to be like, why'd you get me a dog? And then they return them the next day. I never asked for a puppy. And it does happen.
Thanks for a box full of responsibility.
Thank you so much for giving me a 5-month-old puppy. But we do get obviously returns from other places where they do get puppies and give them as gifts, allow them to adopt or buy them as a gift. And then they come to us. So
well, it all goes back to knowing, what you're getting yourself into there.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Professional MC, how was the Casa Gala the other week?
Casa Gala was great.
It was fabulous.
Lots
Absolutely
of fun.
Fabulous.
Everybody looked wonderful.
Yes. You didn't bomb, yourself included? Your lovely date?
No, I don't think I bombed. I think I was good.
He was fabulous.
I mean,
always. He's great up on stage.
It's not up to me to determine if I bombed or not.
No, it's up to me. And he did a great job, as always.
It was funny. I've got a friend of mine that's sort of a wannabe stand-up comedian. I mean, he did do some stand-up at one point, but when he does these things, he'll like throw a joke and he'll focus on somebody that didn't laugh.
Oh.
And that, don't worry about the rest of the room. That SOB in the back didn't laugh at that joke, and that was funny. So that's the target for the rest of the night.
You're just
that jerk is going to laugh if it kills me or not.
I want to see your teeth, man.
That's right.
But that's good. I'm so glad that you do things like that for the Casa. I mean, Casa is a great organization. And I mean, obviously that's really well integrated with your Share the Love with the Blue Ribbon Project. I know that Taylor's a
Casa volunteer,
a court-appointed advocate.
Court-appointed special advocate.
Yeah.
Nice. And I guess you don't have a total yet, but you will soon of how much they raised.
Yeah. I'm not. I mean, it was definitely, it was a good night.
Huge crowd.
I think it was big crowd. So it was sold out. Like, they won the What's Up best gala in Annapolis.
I saw that
last year.
Exciting.
So I don't know if like people read that and they were like, let's check it out, see what it's all about.
Well, you know that the Denims and Diamonds at Luminous Health is coming back again.
Oh, wow.
This year.
It's been a little hiatus, right?
It was. They obviously COVID thwarted everything, and then they were very hesitant about putting a gazillion people under a tent, even as we were coming out of COVID when you were a hospital.
Yes. Yeah. Just go
So they went to a golf outing.
It's still out there. Yeah.
And now that everything seems to be under control, they're bringing it back. I can't remember the date, but I think it's like April of 25 over at the sort of adjacent hospital there on that.
Yeah, when they did the big tents out in the
they did such a great job there.
Yeah.
That's
the band's usually good. I forgot about that one. That was a good event.
They're going to give the Casa Gala a run for the money.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so.
And Lights and Leashes is coming down
Coming
really quick.
up,
Are you all set up now? Do you know?
We're almost all set up.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been doing that for 4 weeks now. So it takes a while, but we've had really great weather. So that has been super helpful in making this happen and with no hiccups. So it's been great.
4 weeks to set that up.
Yeah.
That's like 4 on, 4 off. 4 weeks on and then
That's right.
runs for 4 weeks and
That's
rip
right.
it all down.
And then you take it all down.
That's wild. Well, again, Lights and Leashes is the time where you can bring your dog, you can bring your wagon, you can bring your kids and walk through. You can experience that. That's November 22nd and 23rd, which is a Friday and Saturday night. And then Lights on the Bay actually starts on Sunday. The 24th rolls through January 1st.
Every night.
You can get
every single night.
Every single solitary night.
Oh
yes.
my goodness.
Are you going to be there every single night, Billy?
No.
You'll be there for Lights and Leashes.
I'll be there for Lights and Leashes. Yep. But then, probably. Yeah. I'll go. I usually go like twice.
Yeah.
2 times is
Well,
pretty
you guys
good.
are great sponsors.
Yeah. I'll go twice and
for supporting this
and of course
amazing
you'll
event.
have a
second time my kids are like, Dad, we need more snacks.
And of course the Subaru will be having their shiny bright car
Yeah,
there.
we'll have our little
Spotlight on it.
display with
That's right.
spotlight. Yep. Still don't know what car we're going to put there yet, but
Surprise.
it's going to be a surprise.
Bring that purple one we talked about last week.
We'll see.
The sister to the BRX that we talked about, the WRX, and I just learned that stands for something. It stands for World Rally Experiment.
Know that, Bill?
But
I learn something new every show.
John
with
teaches you.
John goes deep in the internet every
that
week.
is one of the few manual cars that are available.
Yeah.
And that Subaru, they said, this is like Car and Driver, so Subaru bucks the trends that 83% of the WRXs sold are with a manual transmission.
Yeah, everybody wants the manual.
And it
6
says
speed, right?
1.7% of all cars in the US, only 1.7 are manual.
Yeah, they're phased out.
Wow.
We used to have Outbacks, Foresters, like Crosstreks, all that stuff, and they're all gone.
Well, that's what I said. It says the automatification of the cars. And
Because the automatic with the CVT transmissions, continuously variable transmissions, actually get better gas mileage than
I was just going to ask you, is that what most of it is? It's not just people saying they're too lazy to do it.
People are lazy. I mean,
But who
they
feels like
don't
doing
want to do
that?
it.
They want to be able to hold their
was like when
Starbucks or text while they're driving.
Yeah, it was like when they announced that they were not going to have the manual anymore in certain models. There's like the 4 or 5 people that are like, oh my God, I need my manual. And then like after a few weeks, it kind of phases out.
Well, they said that 82% of Americans can't drive a manual.
Yeah,
which makes that meme check out. You know, that says here's the anti-theft device.
It's hard to hire like young kids as porters now that know, like, because I always ask them like, can you drive stick? And they're like, what's that?
What's that mean? Yeah,
yeah.
I can drive a car.
Manual transmission? No,
they are fun to drive.
They're like,
though.
I'll learn, and I'm like, not on any of my cars.
Yeah, you're like, no.
Doesn't your buddy have a Jeep or something?
Yeah.
You can drive.
No.
Practice somewhere
But,
else.
it's funny. I mean, we were talking about the purple BRZ, this is with the only coming in manual last week. And I was up in New York the other week and just actually on the other side of the river in Weehawken, which has a lot of hills and cliffs and stuff like that. We came on one hill and stopped at a red light, and probably at a grade. Nobody can see this, but with 30% grade or something like that. And I said, boy, I'm glad I don't have a manual here, because there's somebody that's like, right on there. And people with 82% of the people don't know about manuals or don't know how to drive them.
They don't give you space.
They won't give you the
drift.
space. And,
yeah.
And I mean, that used to, even when I did drive a manual, it was always like,
God, remember you'd get so nervous. Please don't turn red. Yeah, exactly. Or when the light's turning red and you're like, no, I can't be stopped here.
Yeah. Back it up.
Back it up.
Back it up, please.
You don't know what you're in for. They also said that the Impreza, the 25 Impreza, you guys all held your price on it. And it is and I hate the word cheapest, but I mean, it's the most affordable.
It's a great value.
It's the cheapest all-wheel drive new car in America. Huh. And I mean, I don't like the word cheap because that sounds
you can get a lot of bang for your buck with that.
But I mean, at $23,500, I mean, for a new car, when you're sitting there, when I see like the Ford Lightning starting at like 83,
no, it's crazy. Everything's gotten super expensive, and Subaru's done a pretty good job of maintaining an affordable vehicle, and with all the new EVs and hybrids and all that stuff coming out, it's just, things just continue to get more and more expensive. So,
but I mean, the nice thing about you guys is that you really appeal to the huge community.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll say like an 18-year-old kid, first just out of high school or maybe out of college, has a job. They can get a loan and they can easily afford a brand new,
or
as opposed to the 1976 Vega.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, come in and lease it.
But then again, you go up into the all the other brands. I mean, you've got the Outbacks and certainly the Crosstreks with Canines and Crosstreks.
Yeah,
yes.
You really appeal to pretty much everybody there.
Yeah, we can, and that's what, our sales consultants, jobs are, is to, help find customers that are help find vehicles that are going to meet our customers' needs. And then we try to make sure that it's going to fit within their budget, right? It's important for us to know that. So that way, if you're looking to be at like a $300 or $400 a month payment, we don't want you falling in love with a $55,000 car.
Right.
Yeah. So it's very important that our customers are all, they're able to afford it, and then that they enjoy driving it.
Well, that doesn't do any good for anybody if you can't afford it.
No.
You had to get in there and get it upside down. I got to witness the, and I don't know what the technical term of it is, but when somebody walks in front of your car and your car stops.
Collision avoidance system. Yeah.
Just starting up at an intersection and somebody walked in front of it.
Ooh, yeah.
And it was like, whoop.
Yeah.
And it just stopped you.
It was just like, okay, well, off they walked. I mean, we sent them away with some sign language, some nonverbal communication.
No,
I mean, that was
like a thumbs up.
Yeah, exactly.
We hit you.
Yeah,
a thumbs up.
Isn't that wonderful?
But impressive,
Nice feature.
and concerning, if you will. I mean, when it kicks in, you're like,
oh yeah,
whoa,
listen.
Kill him.
Listen, a change of underwear is always better than having to take your car to a body shop.
No kidding. But I mean, that just a great safety feature there.
Yeah.
So Charlie does need a home.
He does.
She does.
Come on, people.
And I mean, this is a purebred Old English Bulldog. So got the big old wrinkly, jowly face. And
she's a happy girl.
Just a happy girl to go there. And we've got plenty of cars up here at Annapolis Subaru that also do need homes.
They all need homes. Yes. We have certified pre-owned vehicles that are looking for their forever home.
And, who knows?
Our application process is easier than the SPCA's.
It's quicker. You can turn it around, turn it around in 20 minutes.
You can drive away with the Subaru and not with the dog.
You can come look at it, fall in love with it, introduce it to your animals, and take it home same day.
There you go.
Yeah.
See? How quickly can you turn around a car? What if I came in and said, I wanted to buy a car right now? Start to finish. How long would it take me to be out of here driving?
Depends on your credit.
No, I mean, there's a lot of factors that go into it, but probably get you out of here in 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
What?
That's wild.
Wow.
That's seamless. That makes car buying
very different.
But also like that is if you know exactly what you want.
Sure.
And because you don't want it to take that short of time if you want to figure out, drive the car. You want to go for a test drive. You want to make sure that, all the features are explained to you, sure, how to work the vehicle. But no, I had a buddy come in the other day who had to get a car for his, son to start driving. And we had a pre-owned car that fit all his parameters and fit in his budget. And I think I got him out of here in like 30 minutes when he came in. So it can be done. But we definitely, we want people to make sure that they're buying the right vehicle.
Well, you want to qualify somebody for it. I mean, you don't want to put something in.
They
don't belong.
We want them to be able to feel very good about their purchase. We don't want any buyer's remorse or regret or anything like that. So we try to make sure that all of our customers feel really good and are 100% sure that they want to make this decision, because they're, it's a big decision. The cars that you buy, it's not, you're not going out and buying a pair of shoes that are going to sit in your closet if you don't like them, right, for a little while. It's, they're expensive.
Well, I will say that of the people I know that have bought a Subaru from Annapolis Subaru in the last couple of years, I haven't heard of one bit of buyer's remorse.
Good.
I love my Crosstrek.
And that goes with the service and the sales experience and service and the vehicle itself. So
yeah,
I mean,
when you buy the car, that's your introduction to your full experience with Annapolis Subaru. That's how you join the family, and then we take care of you along the way. So we hope it's a long-term relationship.
Well, if you want to learn more about that long-term relationship, AnnapolisSubaru.com. If you need to learn more about Charlie, who needs to go home.
Charlie needs a long-term relationship.
Absolutely.
She does. You can go to AACSPCA.org and find out all about Charlie and all of the other puppies. And you said there's tons of purebreds and some new puppies coming online.
We are full and a whole lot of cats. We have 240 cats up for adoption right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
240.
Come on, where are the childless cat women?
Where are they? Come get these kitties.
Come and get it. Come and get it. But take a look and find out there's an animal there for everybody. And let's get Charlie a home. And hopefully by this time we'll see that baby Angel has gone home too. So I can't believe we're very close to Thanksgiving. We're here on November 8th, so it's only a couple weeks away. Actually, Thanksgiving is late this year, so
it is late. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's the day after my daughter's birthday.
Hey,
yeah, she'll be 11.
Giving thanks.
Yeah, she'll be 11.
Well, we will see you guys next week, and hopefully, we won't see Charlie next week.
Charlie's got to go.
That's right. Get a home. See you next week.
Fish for a day, party for a night, all for a great cause. Don't miss Fish for a Cure's 18th annual fishing tournament and shore party, Saturday, November 9th at Safe Harbor, Annapolis. Register to fish and raise funds for the Cancer Survivorship Program at Luminous Health Anne Arundel Medical Center's Gayton and Joanne D. Cesaris Cancer Institute. All funds raised directly benefit cancer patients and their families. Register your boat or get your shore party ticket for fishforacure.org. Again, that's fishforacure.org. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.